Hello, hello. Sorry, I had to plug in my microphone right as this started. How's everyone doing today? Let's see, we're at the computer. What's interesting that we want to talk about today? Oh, I saw this today and I thought I should share this with you guys because, hello, let's share what's fun in the world. I want to talk about this bad boy right here. Let's share the screen so you guys know what I'm talking. I'm talking about this. Check this out, guys. This is Chinese AI robot soccer. Check this out. So basically, what they have going on here is they have, I think they're universities or robotics clubs or whatever, and they develop these robots. I'm going to do some real research on it real quick while I'm on here with you guys, but I'll just give you the quick highlights. Basically, they have the robots. They are AI powered, right? AI powered. And let me click out of this. So you guys... All right, they're AI powered. And each club is in charge of making their own AI algorithms. So the robots, I believe, are basically the same. What's different for each sports team is their algorithm, right? So the strategy that each bot team uses is different from the other ones. And I guess it's more of a battle of who's got better programming rather than, let me actually look at this up. But this is the quick high notes that I got, right? Is that it's more of a battle between the different AI algorithms than actually the robots themselves. Soccer overview. All right, let's see. We looked it up. All right, Chinese AI robot soccer, just the overview. Okay, Chinese universities have been long involved in robotic soccer. Okay, these are there's multiple different universities. I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to do that. That's insane. Okay. Okay. These are the key technologies used. They use multiple camera systems, reinforced learning, edge AI for processing local. Okay. Game. Let's look up game rules. Okay, the rules of robot soccer, as in the Robo Cup competitions. Okay, they're different by league, but this is the typical layout. Okay, the field itself is 9 by 6 meters. The robots are max diameter of 180 millimeters, height 150 millimeters. Okay, the teams have 6 robots per team. Okay. Okay, let's see. Key rules: no contact is allowed. Robots must avoid. Okay, soft bumps are permitted. Okay. Okay, so each league themselves have different rules on how big the field is. Let's just watch on this. Okay, let's watch some of this because it looks like they're trying to get this going. All right. The match starts. Randomized coin toss. Okay, scoring. Normal soccer scoring. Okay. Okay, AI strategies. The teams must rely on preloaded or real-time learned strategies. No external human inputs are allowed during the matches. Must adapt to changing field and conditions. Okay, let's just watch some of this. Okay, let's just watch some of this. Let me find it first. All right, if you're just joining now, if you don't know what I'm talking about this right here that I saw today. Let me bring it up. Okay, just joining this. Boom! AI robots doing robot-y stuff. They're playing soccer. That's what we're talking about. Let's see. I found a clip of it. Let me see. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Do, 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 do. All right. Let me see if I can share my screen with y'all so we can watch some fun AI soccer. Okay. Share screen. Entire screen with audio. Boom, boom. Share. All right. Oh no. Wait, hold on. Technical difficulties. Here we go. Let me close this other screen. All right, let's try that again, guys. Sorry. Okay. All right, here we go. So this is what it looks like. Remember, there's no human interaction with the robots. They are preloaded with strategies, and then they have AI systems inside, and they're supposed to learn as they go. What? Okay, the stretcher part is actually really funny. This is going exactly what you would expect, to be honest. Oh! Get him! Get him! I don't know. I feel like, you know what would be really nice? They gotta bring back battle bots. AI battle bots sound way better than this. Or at least I feel like it's gonna look a lot better than this. Okay, as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about, if you guys don't know, was it Ronaldo? He just got a huge extension for like 2 years or something, getting paid like 150 or 250 million dollars a year. Imagine if one of these robots becomes like the Ronaldo of soccer. All right, that's that. All right. Boom, boom. All right, we're back, please. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of that? Pretty interesting, I feel like. All right. Pretty interesting. Let's just see a little more. It's what else is going on in the world? You guys want? Oh, you know what else I saw that I thought was super fun? I saw this clip of um, Caitlin Clark. I believe that's her name, right? She's the Michael Jordan, I guess, of the WNBA. That's what everybody is saying. I saw this very fun clip of her, and I would love to share that with you guys because, that's what we do here. We share. Okay, here we go. Let me pull this up because I feel like this clip of Caitlin Clark is hilarious, and we've been there before, guys. Okay. Let me share my screen with you guys. All right. This is Caitlin Clark. Apparently, she's playing golf, I believe. And I'm not gonna share the volume. You don't need volume, okay? You just gotta look and see what she's up to. We've been there, guys. Let's just play it and we'll talk about it. Right there. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Let me know if you guys can see this or not, by the way, because sometimes when I share these things, it gets tricky. This look that Caitlin's giving her, we've all been there, guys. That's the thirst look. Okay, she's your friend. You got friend zoned. But you're not trying to stay in the friend zone. You You gotta make a move. You gotta get out of the friend zone. Oh no! Kaylin Clark got me. She knew it. She knew I was gonna share this video, and she nuked the video. It's gone. It's got scrubbed. It got scrubbed. What else is going on in the world that you guys want to talk about? Let's just see what's on the news right now that would be interesting to all. Let's see what else. News today. All right, let's update everybody on some news. Let's see, what do we want to talk about? No. These all same. All right, let's see. What are the top stories going on today? All right, if you guys are at work, you're missing this. Okay. All right, top news, July 2nd. Let's see. Big Beautiful Bill heads to the House. I've talked about that way too much already. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I really don't. I think I spent like all day this morning talking about it. So we're not talking about the Big Beautiful Bill anymore. Okay, the Diddy thing, he was acquitted from racketeering and the trafficking charges, but he was still convicted on 2 counts of transportation. Talked about that way too much as well. I mean, I'm going to keep saying this, okay? Get local talent, everybody. Stop transporting people around. That's an unnecessary risk that you need to take. Stop transporting people around. Get local talent. Okay. Oh, Europe blistered by heat wave, wildfires, and deaths. Ooh. Okay. A relentless heat wave is sweeping through southwestern Europe, triggering wildfires. Okay, interesting. It's hitting places like Spain, Italy, France, Germany. Okay. Well. Wildfires for all. What are we gonna do about the fires? I don't know. I said it. Did I say this earlier? I feel like every year is a record-breaking heat year. This is a record-breaking heat year. Little fires are starting everywhere. Let's see what else is going on. Tech and business. Microsoft is laying off 9,000 jobs. Woo, that's a lot. 9,000 jobs in Microsoft. I mean, this is the AI takeover right now. I'm so certain in the next 5-6 years, we all need to be looking at jobs that AI cannot replace. I mean, they didn't say that AI is replacing all these Microsoft jobs, but I'm pretty sure it's AI. What can we do in the next 5 or 6 years that AI cannot replace? Let's talk through that, okay? Landscaping. We can all be landscapers. AI cannot replace landscaping. Okay, so is that why we're having mass deportation? Is it the landscaping business that we all need to be cracking into? I mean, unless some guy, okay, I bet you some tech guy right now is working on Wanbot. Is that what we want to call it? Wanbot. I bet you right now there's a Elon type. Maybe it could be even Elon himself working on Wanbot, and Wanbot's job is to mow the lawn. And you know, because like the mass deportation is creating a hole as they are rounding up like landscapers and whatnot to deport just for the numbers, and that's a lot of jobs that can come back. So I guess unless Wanbot comes out, and I mean, think about it, it's not that hard. They already have those, like the Roomba. It's not that much different, to be honest. They already have these, right? The AI powered like lawnmower, or at least a lawnmower that's probably sensor powered that you just turn it on. They have those, right? I'm pretty sure someone came up with it. So you have that, and then they just have. It feels like in the future, uh, this is probably like, I mean, kind of related to the soccer AI bots, right? In the future, I could totally see them coming out with a bunch of multiple like drone or droid is droid. That's the word I'm looking for. Droid type robots like Star Wars, where they kind of just go around, and then one of them mows the lawn, one of them sweeps or blows like shoots the hot air so they can push leaves around. Another one goes and trims the roses or whatever. Like that's all you need, right? Those three robots. I'm pretty sure they'll have some sort of bundle deal at some point for those. And boom, that job is replaced. So never mind. I guess landscaping would not be a. I mean, for a while, landscaping is a job that not gonna get hit by AI, right? Let's see what else. What else can we do that's not hit by? We could be ICE agents. ICE will not be hit by AI. They are hiring. If the once the beautiful the BBBBBBB bill goes through, I don't know. You guys saw it earlier. I was talking about how with the new funding, ICE by themselves will have more funding than like the Marines. I believe that's something that's been going around on the internet, that they're going to have more funding than Marines. With their funding together, they'll be like the 13th or so strongest army in the world. That's an insane concept. Like that, the ICE itself is going to be basically can take over small countries now, and they're just running around kidnapping people off the streets. So I mean, we could all be ICE agents. That's AI proof. What else is AI proof? I was thinking sports athletes, but we're not going to get there. But we literally just watched a bunch of Chinese robots try to play soccer. It looked terrible, by the way. What's one thing I always thought about sports is that a lot of these sports are just there to generate money, right? But like some of these sports are so old, like they're just grandfathered in. That's just the acceptable sport, and every time any new sport tries to crack into the old school sports, they get pushed out. I know pickleball is making a huge run into trying to get into mainstream sporting, but it's so hard. It's so hard. I mean, baseball, for example, is an old school sport that is not I don't. I feel like, what is the? Let me see. Let's figure this out. The MLB, right? Are their numbers declining? Like that's what I wonder. Because the MLB, I feel like of all the sports, is the most boring to watch and everything. Viewership down. 5 years. All right, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Is MLB viewership down over the last 5 years? Viewership. Ooh, that's actually a way. You see? Okay, let's see. The decline of the MLB over the last 5 years. Okay. Regular season averages have dropped from 2.1 million in 2022 to 1.88 million in 2023. Okay, and it remained at that same level in 2024. Okay. World Series TV has been down over the last few years as well. Every year, it seems like they're hitting lower and lower numbers. 9 million views in 2023. Postseason viewership fell overall, 8% down. Oh, okay. Wait. There's more. Rebound in 2024, 2025. uh, viewership actually went up. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. I guess MLB is coming back. Interesting. Huh. I would expect the MLB to be slowly bleeding. I know that NBA is bleeding like crazy. Like these old school sports, I feel like they're having such a hard time. The only one I feel like is doing well is American football, but American football doesn't translate to the world for some odd reason. I don't know why it doesn't work out in the rest of the world. They have the fields, they have those soccer fields. Um, but robots doing baseball will make way more sense than robots doing soccer. I know why China did robot soccer because soccer is, the world cares more about soccer than they do about baseball. I mean, yeah, than baseball, but robots baseball seems way easier to do. You have the bot just be a bat bot. Like you ever seen Futurama? They did this skit where they have like home run bot playing baseball, and all he does is do home runs. They could literally do that in baseball right now, and it will make way more sense than them trying to do um, robot soccer. Robot soccer seems hard as hell. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on that. What I like this topic we're on. What jobs do you feel is safe from AI in the next, I don't know, 6, 7 years or so? You mean for the ladies, you could say OnlyFans models, but I feel like that is going away. That's such an inconsistent business. What else can we do? Doctors are going away. Lawyers are going away like crazy. Lawyers are one of the most easily replaceable jobs with AI, which is very interesting. Doctors too, unless you're a surgeon. Oh, do you know what I saw today? I saw that in China they successfully did a remote surgery. Like that's an insane achievement. Remote surgery. Let me pull up a picture so you guys know what I'm talking about. Remote surgery. China remote surgery. Have you guys seen this bad boy right here? Okay, let me grab this screen so I can share with you guys. Like this is insane. Um, this bad boy right here. Look at this thing. Okay, they're in China now. They just developed this remote surgery. So now these surgeons can, in China, I'm pretty sure later on it's gonna be all over, right? They can basically do surgeries as long as the internet allows them to do it. Like they have to be connected to 5G and everything, and now they could do surgeries from across. Okay, think about this. Now I'm thinking about this some more as I'm looking at this picture. Like we are so doomed thinking about the future because I'm like, dude, before um surgeons is one of those jobs where you feel so safe because there's only so many surgeons out there, right? And there's only so many surgeries around, and it's kind of like you have to be in that area. Like they fly patients fly to you. Like you don't have to go, like you're such in demand because you're in that whole area. There's only like so many surgeons. Now that they are developing this remote surgery business, um I imagine in the future, if this really takes off, and I don't see why not, to be honest, where because hospitals need to make money, especially with how this new bill is shaping up right now. I don't know, you guys saw that they're like going to be gutting like those small hospitals in rural areas. I could totally see this remote surgery thing taking off in that kind of area, and like imagine the tech support though, because you know that they're all gonna be Indian from India. Imagine getting the customer service on a surgeon, a remote surgeon. Okay, even crazier, you know, like there's those call centers in India. Imagine like a call center, surgery center in India where since it's remote and you have no idea the qualifications on the person on the other side, I could totally see this scenario where the surgeon is just like, oh, Billy, you take care of that one, you know, like, you know, you know what you're doing. You watched me do it a gajillion times. You take care of of Joni over there. You know, I could totally see that happening. Um, Imagine in the middle of your surgery, while you're out, the they have like a microphone on the surgeon, and he's just whispering in your ear, like, "Hey, what is the street of your first house? What is your mother's maiden name?" Like they just slowly, subliminally put those messages in your brain, and you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, oh, oh my gosh, where am I? Grass Lane. Grass Lane. Got it. That's that would be a fun thought. I don't know. I could totally see so much scamming going on here. Maybe that's just how I think. I think about scams all the time, and I could totally see someone getting scammed on this remote surgery station thing. How much does this thing cost? Let's find out. How much is the remote surgery center cost? Cost of remote surgery in China. Okay, it's very new. Robotic systems. Blah 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 blah. Okay, okay. In China, robotic hernia surgery can cost anywhere somewhere around 30,000 RMB, which is 5,000 USD. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. In general, cost of surgery in China are about 40-60% less than Western countries. Okay. For example, a oh my god, gall batter bladder. Wait, I can't talk. Gallbladder removal might cost anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 USD. In China, it can cost. Wait. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sorry. A gallbladder removal in China costs anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000, right? Versus 6,000 to $10,000 in the US of A. Okay. So think about this. Okay. So because of that, the cost difference, I could totally see somewhere in the future um, that we outsource. I mean, America is like the hospital system alone, the healthcare system is so greedy. I could totally see a future where they just outsource all these surgeons to China or India, where they make lots of doctors and and whatnot. Um, that the cost is going to go down dramatically, and then the doctors that we have here, they become raging alcoholics. It is what it is. Like this remote surgery technology is very interesting. I wonder what I wonder what I wonder what that's gonna be like when you go to like one of the smaller towns out there. What are they gonna think about the remote surgery centers? Because that's definitely gonna be an option in those rural American cities where they barely have doctors as it is, and healthcare costs in those areas are very expensive already. They're definitely gonna embrace this remote surgery system. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's still. I guess it's still very expensive over there in China. This remote surgery system, but give it a few years. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be top notch in like 5 years or so. I mean, they're reliant on the 5G, the fast internet. It needs to be there. Okay, so yeah, medical fields going out. It's very interesting. I keep talking about this, but it's very interesting to see what industries are getting gutted by AI. Like, who would have thought when AI first came out that we'd be talking about getting rid of like lawyers, medical professionals, and whatnot. Everyone was talking about like the artists, uh, like writers and artists and everything. No one was really talking about like lawyers, doctors, engineers, coders. Okay, the coding thing is funny because you remember when we were going through that trucker crisis a few years ago when they were like the self-driving trucks were going to take over all the trucking jobs. These truckers better learn how to code. Imagine if you're imagine life how life goes as you if you're one of those truckers that actually like got out of trucking and moved into coding, like truckers for coding. That was the big thing that was going on like 8 years ago or whatever, however long it's been, right? And then you moved into coding and now the AI is taking over all the coding jobs. Like you're like, God damn it, happened again. They're taking all our jobs. The computer, Skynet is coming. I bet you if you're one of those truckers where AI and technology advancements took over your trucking job, and then you moved into coding, and now AI is taking over your coding job. Like you must hate the world right now. Like I'm trying to think, what's the next logical place for one of these truckers to go? Let's see. There was coding. What is? I guess I guess if you're one of those people that moved into coding and then got screwed, I guess the next logical place for you to go is become an electrician. That's a job right now that is in high demand and cannot be replaced by AI right now, at least how it is. The current iteration of AI cannot replace the electrician job, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And there's plumbing. Um, I remember I remember in school, like I remember playing the one of the first game is that game we played in the classroom. It was like you're like a plumber or something, and you had the pipes of water, and you have to make sure the pipe doesn't, you know, doesn't go. You have to make sure the water goes to the right spot. But who knows? I don't know. All right, that's it for today. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll be back later. My eyes are so dry, so dry. I gotta get some of my drops. All right, see you guys later. Bye bye. Actually, in stream. Bye bye.